you've come from singing a cappella and you and me working on these songs and actually really hammering on the lyrics and the melody to a demo phase where we actually did basic guitars and some other instruments all the way to the fully mastered approach to where you're going to come out with this stellar record that I think, let me ask you, do you feel that it represents what you heard all along in your head, and what's your heart for the record?
Sometimes I would just hear a basic melody line in my head, and when it would come to life, even through the different processes, even from the demos, I was kind of surprised how someone else would hear my a cappella and how they interpreted it. It was just amazing that anybody could have anything to interpret when I'm only like in my head and I didn't give them direction.
Right, but they could hear the harmonization, the kind of the meter and the rhythm and tempo and all of those elements, and because they're experts at what they do, they could translate basically, and now it's matured all the way here. I'm just so proud of you because I feel like you have been a world-class student, and you've listened all the times I've beat you up about sticking to your one big idea, or really asking you what you're really trying to say in a song. And to see this collection of songs come together, called Million Tears at this point, unless it changes, but that's what we're thinking, that it really represents a season of your life and the culmination of a lot of things that have transpired for you in the loss of your parents a couple of years ago, and it's really a bit of an homage to them, would you say?
Yes, absolutely. And in my heart, in collecting these songs and putting them together, is thinking about how many people I'm hoping that this will touch, because I kept some of the specific details out of it to make it not too general. It's very specific about the emotion the person's going through, but it doesn't necessarily talk about your dad or your mom or
more
your husband
universal.
or whatever. Yeah, so more people could kind of plug into it at their own level, and hopefully it would be cathartic and a blessing to whoever hears it.
But it's also an album that has a lot of hope in it. Songs like In the Valley of Shadow and Light and Home, and just really speaks, even despite the sadness and the lament, there's still our silver lining, I guess, of the hope of heaven that we have. So what a delight to see that come together, and to know that we'll be reunited, you with your mom and dad, and all of us who've lost loved ones who've gone on to be with the Lord. So
yeah, definitely, that's good that the hope's in there. Otherwise we don't want to stay in our tears, and even if we know that our tears are going to last the rest of this lifetime, that someday he's gonna, the Lord is keeping them in a bottle, and he's gonna wipe them away himself.
Wow. Yeah. So, I think of the scripture, weeping may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. Yeah, maybe that's your next record. We'll do that one.
Yes.
Where is my home, my beloved one? You are where my heart has gone. Where is my home, my beloved one? Where my love is, there is home. Now as I travel through this wilderness,